And good evening, everybody. The Varsity Sports Network is proud to present you what we think is going to be an outstanding soccer game here tonight between Haddonfield and Haddon Township. Haddon Township coming in one of the top teams, Kevin, in South Jersey.
Yeah, they are, and I know we had them on the Varsity Sports Network a little bit earlier where they handled Haddon Heights easily and have really been rolling through their schedule. This is one of the best teams that Haddon Township has had in a while, and are really just having an unbelievable season with only one loss.
Say, Rasheed, we're coming to you tonight from the Haddon Township complex here, right across from the tap room. It's a beautiful day for soccer as we get set on the turf, and the turf always has a little bit to do with the way this game's being played today.
It really does, Tad, because you're on a more narrow field, and you're in a situation where you're going to get a lot of stops and starts, and with all those restarts, it's tough for teams, especially like this Haddon Township team with some speed, to get into a rhythm. Even though this is their home turf, it can really hurt you in playing the type of game you want to play.
It's kind of neat, too, that these are the two teams that are both leading their divisions, respectively. Haddonfield leads the bigger division, and Haddon Township, as we mentioned, one of the top teams in South Jersey, they lead their division as well. So this will be a big playoff tune-up for both teams.
No question about it, and Haddonfield has to keep winning, and their big game is against Haddon Heights upcoming. If they win that after a tie with Sterling, then they'll win the conference outright.
Get a good look at all the spectators in here taking this game on the turf. You can see there's the softball field to the right. Get a chance to sit in some bleachers right in front of us, or some seats in front. The only downside is where we sit here, and you can see the spectators there, you have to look into the sun. So the sun does play a little bit of a factor as the game goes on.
It does, and sometimes, when you're in a situation where maybe the sun might be in a goalie's eye, you might just fire away, even if you're a little bit far out, because we've seen it before where the sun affects the goalie trying to make a save, and sometimes you might just get fortunate and get a goal.
Haddonfield is the team you're seeing right now. They're on the right side of your screen. They're in the white uniforms with the black numbers. On the other side of the field coming into your screen right now, this is Haddon Township. They're coming in with the red jerseys and the white trim. And for a Group 1 school, Kevin, they are a very strong athletic team.
They really are. And Tad, you look at this Haddon Township program that really has a great tradition. I know I believe it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, they won the state championship. So they're always there, and many times we've seen them go deep in this Group 1 tournament.
The official clock is kept on the field across, as you can see there. We're going to do our best to have our clock stay up with the action. Again, you can see right away the sun going to wreak some havoc as we look on this side of the field. As both teams now trying to get started early in this playoff tune-up. Turnaround shot there, missed off the shot by Mariano.
You can see how Township early on has put a lot of pressure on the forwards of Haddonfield, right in their face.
Yeah, both teams are very skilled, very good with the one-touch game. Here's a run-up for Township. That's headed back and knocked on. The thing that surprised me when we saw Haddon Township, Kevin, I think right there you can see it, a very physical team.
Yeah, they've got a lot of size, and that's a kind of a staple of Haddon Township, especially on the back end. They're big, and we saw the physicality right there on that play.
So free kick coming up for Township. In to take this kick will be Ify. And quite a few Ifys that we've done over the seasons here on Varsity Sports Network. This is Patrick. He's a senior. Left-footed kicker. Going far post here. Haddonfield going to get to it first. Able to send it out far side. Good defensive help there by Haddon Township.
Yeah, they'll step up in the play just to keep things going. Very confident in their ability to recover if there's a long pass going the other way.
This is Morris. He's almost triple team. Now he has to retreat all the way back from the corner. Send it back down into the corner. And this may roll out of bounds. Let's see. Yep, it's going to roll out of bounds. You're going to get a goal kick coming up. So again, we're about 2 minutes into play in this one. Haddon Township and Haddonfield from the Haddon Township Turf Field, one of our favorite places to broadcast the game here on the Varsity Sports Network. Glad you're with us.
Yeah, and this is, as we look at the kick right here, one of those turf complexes that over the last few years it's been returfed, and they've put, I think a lot of these, I know we talked to some of the Audubon people, originally they got the turf that was just recreational turf. It wasn't, made to withstand the amount of games that were on it. And this one here, though, is really good and really will last a long time. And we always mention it's great you can play in all kinds of weather.
Yeah, you can really see the difference as we went on the field before the game. Some of the turfs that have worn out over the 8 or 9 years are tough. This one is in great shape, and those pellets are all over the place. So makes it an enjoyable playing surface for these players. Goal kick for Haddonfield. Back up to midfield. And a free kick coming up. So Haddonfield to get the free kick this time.
Haddon Township putting a decent amount of pressure on in that minute and a half or so. Nothing in the way of a real good scoring opportunity.
Haddonfield's always been good with the restarts, and they try one here. Township able to take it down and send it far side. That was Gumbrick. Now they go in front of each bench. Bit of a foot race here, back up at midfield. Now able to send it out was Mullis. Again, wow, big collision there. They still play on. Another collision. Centering pass going to roll back and out of play. Kevin, you get a good sense early on of these teams, two very physical teams, as this young man is down and injured on the play.
Yeah, and they're playing it. You know, you see the physicality of this game, but it's all clean. It's all on the ball.
Hair Event, owned by Cindy G, is a full-service hair salon located in Haddonfield, providing one-of-a-kind salon services for men, women, and teens. Hair Event has a reputation for providing exceptional hair coloring services, including hair color corrections, dimensional hair coloring, foiling and balayage techniques, haircut design, and formal hair styling, all done in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere by a team of trained professionals committed to excellence. So if you're looking for the best full-service hair salon in the area, you've finally found it in Hair Event.
Westmont Hardware has been owned and operated by 3 generations of the Getzinger family since 1932. We offer the convenience of being located in town right off Main Street with off-street parking and no hassles driving miles to a shopping center. Westmont Ace Hardware is known for the tools, hardware, and general merchandise it carries, but we are also best known for knowledgeable salespeople and personal service. If you can describe your hardware service, we can find the exact product to satisfy it. Westmont Ace Hardware, the place to go for all your hardware needs.
We pride ourselves in the safe, clean, and ethical practices of tree removal and trimming. The services we offer are tree trimming and removal, large shrub trimming and removal, stump grinding, cabling of trees if necessary. We at Haddon Tree Company take pride in the work that we perform. Not only are we exceptional arborists, we will make your property look better when we leave than when we got there. Call for a free estimate. For more information, give us a call or visit us online at haddontreeco.com.
Tackhouse Neski, Kevin Schulz back with you here on the Varsity Sports Network from the Haddon Township Turf Field. After the injury, we'll adjust our clock and continue on with play. As we mentioned, Kevin, before the break, this is going to be a very physical game.
And no question about it. You had that one hit coming upfield. And if you're a forward and you're going upfield, boy, you got to keep that head up because, like I said, these defenders are going to come up and not only get ball, but they'll get body too.
Referee drops it. We go back into play. And a kick out here for Haddonfield. A couple minutes into action here from Haddon Township Field. This one's going to roll all the way down. Again, you can really get a sense of the glare, especially if you're looking from this side of the field to the far side, especially the goal to the right. You got to watch any kick coming from the far side as you get a goal kick now for Township.
And I know we had different games being done where we were on the ground, and now we're up high. We kind of like it being up high, even though you're going to have that issue of the sun at times into the camera.
So far, Haddonfield's done a good job going on a couple runs here early on in this game. Trying to transfer that in there is Maroney. Good head ball out. Back up towards midfield. Township, good job to break a double team there. And usually it takes a couple minutes to get some flow of the game. That's kind of where we are right now as it rolls back to the goaltender.
Yeah, you're going back and forth. Not a lot of play at midfield, though. It's either one way, fairly deep in one end or fairly deep in the other end. You see right here with the long kick. That's going to have an effect on that part of the game. Not much control, though, at midfield.
Trying to go up on a run there was Miucci and had it knocked away. Here's Haddonfield again. Haddonfield on another pretty decent run here. Trying to go to the left. Good cut in. Drop it back. Nobody there, though. Good job to retreat for that was Morris. A lot of red shirts in the way of this one as Haddonfield tries to go on the attack. Popped back up in the air.
Yeah, you're seeing Haddon Township not only have good coverage, but they're doing a nice job cutting off some of the passing lanes, and I think we saw that right there.
Throw in here for Muhammad. Now he's going to hand off. Looks like this will be Zapetti. Lines up his players and the throw. Rolls deep. Goaltender does a good job to come out just at the last second to make that play. He gets a lot on that drop kick there, almost to the 18-yard line.
What an advantage it is, especially, Tad, we talked about the turf field. You know, you kick it, and you're going to get that long bounce, and that's where it's an advantage here in this game, or not an advantage, but good that both teams are used to playing on the turf, and they know, the effect of a high kick on the turf.
Not only was it a high far kick, it was done very quickly as Patrick Ifey, the senior, in for the corner kick. Left-footed. You can see how tight this field is. With very little effort, he's able to get it to the back post, and that one rolls out of play.
Yeah, you either want to get it near or back post. Got it to the back post, but probably a little bit deeper. Had that spin on it, tried to hook it, but probably got it a little bit too deep.
So we're a little more than 6.5 minutes into action here. No score, Haddonfield, Haddon Township on the Varsity Sports Network. Tad Kosniewski, Kevin Schulz with you. Well, we've had some tremendous kicks. That's an excellent goal kick. Haddonfield put some pressure on inside the box. It's going to roll, and the goaltender just able to get the save, but it goes out of bounds first. Looks like we'll get a goal kick.
Yeah, and for all the back and forth play, that's been the first legitimate scoring opportunity.
So Township in to kick it out. One of the top teams in South Jersey, having another outstanding season. Back from midfield. Haddonfield so far doing a pretty good job on the 50-50 balls. Looks like we'll get a throw in here right in front of the Haddonfield bench. The time on the clock on the far side, that is our official time. As you can see, we're within a few seconds of that right now.
Haddonfield with that good throw, and that's something year in and year out they're pretty good with. As you see them come up this right side, and a tough angle shot slowly bounces to the goalie. But good hustle there.
Looked like Zapetti, I believe, almost got that one in. Free kick coming up. Couple head balls exchanged here. Trying with that is Chatton. This one's a foot race to the left of the goalie. Looks like they're going to let this roll out of bounds. We'll have another goal kick.
Yeah, and we've seen Haddon Township try that with the long kick ahead to their forwards. But again, once it hits that turf, it just kind of picks up some speed, and they're not able to catch up with it.
And we've talked about in other games how it is a big advantage for Haddon Township, who plays half their games on this field. Goal kick out. Back up towards midfield. Sending it far side is Mollis. Good pressure again for Haddonfield. It was a Petty who drew it to his right, trying to center. That's knocked down. Really, really strong defensive back line for Haddon Township. You really got to work to get by them.
Yeah, and that's where, if you want to be contending at the state level, you've got to be good all around in the midfield, on the front end, and obviously, as you had said, Tad, on the back end, Township's very tough.
Yeah, for a lot of teams, the toughest things is getting a goal scorer, and both these teams are able to put the ball into the net, but their defense is probably equally their strong points. Haddonfield's done a pretty good job. Now here's a takeaway for Township as they get across the midfield line, looking to go to their right. Losing the handle there for a second. Nice defensive play there by Muhammad. Muhammad takes a run on it.
Yeah, Muhammad real strong on the ball and really good, doing a good job staying with it. kind of breaking things up when you had three forwards right there. Township hanging out a little bit close to the ball. I want to spread out a little bit.
Good touch pass. Trying there again was Mollis, lost the handle. Now a kick up and chase for Township. It's going to roll back to the back line. He'll send it right back to midfield. Pushing up ahead there is Fegley. Rolls out of bounds.
Howard R. Milstead has been a successful mechanical engineering business owner in suburban Philadelphia for over 60 years. Howard, a South Jersey resident, started writing two romantic novels, A Real Love Story and Eyes from Above, that became a passion that wouldn't go away, as his enduring love for his beloved wife, Claire. His love of his collies led him to pen the richly animated children's book, Just Another Collie. Howard's most recent novel, Double D's Exposed, is a murder mystery that takes Delilah and Dawn on a perilous journey. This book completes the circle of his life story.
If you want an auto body shop built on old-fashioned family service, honesty, courtesy, and quality to go along with the latest repair technology, then Elmer's Auto Body should be your first choice for a superior repair. With locations in West Collingswood Heights, Sewell, and Medford, Elmer Auto Body has been family-owned and operated since 1947. Elmer's trained personnel can assist you with all your insurance needs and has the ability to repair all makes and models with an attention to detail like no other shop in the area. So if you want to restore the original appearance of your vehicle, then call the certified professionals from Elmer's Auto Body at 856-456-7018. The Magnolia Garden Village has been serving loyal customers for over 50 years. We offer the tools and expertise to help you enhance any gardening or landscaping project from start to finish. A wide variety of healthy, hardy plants, trees, and shrubs is available now in our nursery. In addition, we stock landscape materials such as mulch and soil, lawn and garden ornaments, pool and pond supplies, and more. We also have an assortment of seasonal and holiday decorative items. You can also find that perfect gift for that special person in our newly remodeled gift shop. So come to Magnolia Garden Village for all your lawn, gardening, landscape, and gift shop needs.
Special thanks to all our sponsors, especially the Magnolia Village that you said there, the Magnolia Garden Village, for sponsoring action. That great, fun holiday time of the year. It's a great place to stop by. Get all those decorations, plants, whatever. They have a lot of great stuff inside, too. Magnolia Garden Village. Great game thus far. 0-0. About 10 minutes into action. Township on a bit of a run just outside the box. Good defensive play there. Knocks down and they clear it out.
And we talked about how Haddon Township is in the back end. You see Haddonfield right there doing a good job bearing down on the forwards, not allowing them to unload, not giving them space. And that's a big thing. If you eliminate the ability to have space, we said Township's got some scores that can kind of nullify that.
Throw in here, they jockey for position. Both number 10s battling at it. That's Mollis, who's had a good afternoon thus far. A little more than 10 minutes into action. Treating on it again is Mollis, running all over the field, doing a nice job with that. Now they transfer sides of the field. It's Muhammad. And you're going to get, I believe, a free kick coming up off a handball, so a good scoring opportunity for Township coming up.
Yeah, this is a real legit opportunity here. Anytime you've got this kick this close, especially from a skilled team like Haddon Township.
Ifey's going to wait for his 10 yards, and they'll set up their play. Ifey from his left-hand side. Here we go. Direct to the net. Nice job to get in there. As you can see, one of the forwards was coming in, and a nice save made by the goaltender.
That's where, with all those forwards hanging out there, especially some kids with some size, you could have the ability to get the head ball in there, but a good job coming out, taking control. And that's what we see the good goalies do with the decision making. They know when to come out and when to stay back, and that was a good job right there.
Goaltender has to come out for this one. Trips and falls on a tough play there. I think he was trying to pick it up before it went out of bounds, but this is going to lead, I believe, to a goal kick or a corner kick.
Yeah, that's Strasser right there getting out there, and this is a good opportunity again for Haddon Township. I believe this is their, or is this going to be another corner kick. I think this is their second one. We're a little long on that far post in the first one.
Ifey here from his left foot. You can see he's got to shade the sun. Won't be a problem for the goalie on this one, more of a problem on the other side. Now it's a matter of figuring out who is going to take this one. I don't think it's going to be Ify here now. He'll run out. Actually, I believe this is going to be Ify now. Comes back. Now they're organized with what they want to do. Here's the corner kick. Headed towards the net. Beautiful job to get it up over the net, and a great save there by Strasser.
Boy, that was an outstanding save. You saw Strasser having to fully extend himself and not only going up high, but I was impressed how quick off his feet he was.
You can see how strong, how tall Haddon Township is. They almost score on that. Here's your corner kick, and it just goes wide, and we get a whistle that stops play. Our time is unofficial that you see on the screen. You might see the scoreboard at the midfield line. That's the official scoreboard of the game with the clock there.
So Haddon Township having a couple of restarts there with the corner kicks, and had the one real good opportunity. And you saw a great save by Strasser. Didn't connect on anything on that other one. But again, getting those restarts, you get enough of them, eventually you're going to cash in.
Another big goal kick. They've had no problem, both teams getting well beyond midfield. They're about midfield right now. Touch pass here, looking to transfer down. Centering pass goes in just outside the box. There's a push going down. And they play and go far side. Chasing it up with it is Ify. Or Ify, I should say. This is towards the net. The goalie comes out. Boy, good interference run there, and a good job to come out and get it by Strasser.
Yeah, good job coming out, and you could see the forward had a good sense, or the defenders had a good sense of where that one forward from Haddon Township was, and just kind of shielded their goaltender.
Middle of the field. Good job. That big forward there, man, he is tough. That might be Parker. Big dude. Trying to control it there was Morris. Here's Morris with it here. Taps down to his right side. Knocked away defensively. Good play there. Up for now Mucci. And a whistle stops play. Now we're getting a yellow card given out by the official here. Saw something he didn't like. Looks like Morris is going to go to the bench. Morris, a sophomore. Free kick coming up for Haddonfield.
Yeah, I think there was some physical play away from the play. So good. Officials are doing a good job calling what they need to call. But like we said, Ted, we saw some physical play early on. It was on the ball, and they just let them play. So, you know, a good balance of basically just controlling the game.
Here's Roddy, puts the kick back into play. Goaltender comes all the way out to make the play.
No matter how old you are or how many times you do it, buying a car is one of the more exciting events in people's lives. At Warwick Auto Sales in Magnolia, owner Mike Shirachi and marketing director Manny Martinez hope to make purchasing a vehicle a very positive, easy experience. They conduct a thorough maintenance check that takes a few days before offering them for sale. So if new wheels are in your future, then take a ride to Magnolia and visit the lot at Warwick Auto Sales, where you'll get a quality car at an affordable price. Also, visit our car care center for all of your vehicle needs.
The Tap Room on Crystal Lake Avenue in Haddonfield is the best place to have a good time with family and friends. Enjoy our delicious wings at half price on Sundays while watching all the games. The Tap Room, under new management, is showing their commitment to the community with their Dine and Donate program, where 15% of the sales go to your team or organization. So come on out to the Tap Room, where an honest good time is always on tap.
Family owned and operated Red House Bagels with a location in the Pine Plaza and Audubon, and also a new location in the Belmar Shopping Center on the Black Horse Pike, is the area's premier bagel shop. A winner of Best of Philly, we make and bake our bagels fresh every day. Try one of our delicious bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches. We also offer a unique blend of cream cheese with different flavors. If you're having a meeting or event at the office, order one of our signature bagel trays. We also offer a lunch menu with cheesesteaks, wraps, homemade chicken, and tuna salads, and much more. So stop into Red House Bagels, the bagel shop with a love for bagels and a passion for service.
You never know who's going to pop into one of our stores here in the Varsity Sports Network. Glad you're with us. Haddonfield, Haddon Township, good game thus far. Nothing as we near the midway point is coming out to make the save. Will be the goalie for Township.
Haddon Township has gotten a few of their opportunities off of restarts, and that's something that they're going to play for, especially with those long kicks ahead. They feel like they can get those corner kicks, and you get enough of them, put them in the right spot, eventually it's going to work out for you.
Inside the box, Township trying to do something with it, and that is going to go wide, but it was deflected, and we'll get a corner kick. So far, Haddon Township has had, I believe this is their third corner kick.
Yeah, went far post on both of them, both the last two. One was too long. The other one, they got the head ball and was targeted for the net, only for a great save by Strasser.
Line drive, right in front, nearly headed in. A great diving head ball by Luke Chatton, and it went over the net.
And another job, you see Chatton coming in, but you had the Haddonfield defender right there with him, making it difficult for him. Didn't give him much room, but almost connected on another head ball.
It's a beautiful ball and almost put in. So Haddonfield dodges a bullet. They'll get a goal kick here. Again, as we mentioned, no problem getting it well beyond the midfield line. Down the side with it is Miyuchi. Ooh, big collision there. And out of bounds.
Haddon Township defender right there, and maybe get them a corner kick.
Back up the midfield. Oh, another big collision is going down hard on that one. Was Chatton. Free kick coming up for Township. Looks like Ifey set here to take this one. This is Patrick. He's a senior. Sends it towards the net. Out in front, just outside the box. Cleared out nicely on the play by Mollis.
Yeah, Haddonfield doing a good job closing in on the forward off that kick. And again, bunching everybody together, not giving much room to operate, turn, fire away, or maybe utilize the head ball in that last play.
Again, no score here from Haddon Township Field. Both these teams leading their respective divisions. As you can see, our clock is very close to the actual clock remaining here in this first half. So we're just about the midway point as things go on a run here.
Obviously, Haddonfield coming up that far side. Breaks and good forwards are doing a good job in the middle part of the field. Moving towards the net. See the kick go high and wide.
It's a good effort on the kick, just a little bit too much on it as it went over.
Yeah, and there were a lot of Haddon Township defenders. That's one of the situations. You can get far out, fire away. You never know what can happen.
Goal kick for Haddon Township. It's amazing how quickly you can transfer from defense to offense on this field.
Such an advantage getting the ball ahead, especially here you have a team that's used to the turf. Imagine some of these teams are used to grass and the high bounces. They're not used to reacting to it. You can get guys open deep, all benefiting from a goalie that's got a good foot.
Nice effort here. This is Morris. Morris, pretty skilled player. Crosses the midline to his right. Gets a little bit of room trying to get around the corner inside the box. Defensively, Haddonfield's going to get to it first. And we look like we're going to get a corner kick, possibly. Now we're going for a goal kick.
Well, Morris is a kid with a lot of speed, looking for himself to get around the edge, and it looked like they had somebody crashing the net in the middle, but Haddonfield did a good job in coverage right there.
Now we have some confusion between the referees. Originally, I thought this was going to be a corner kick. They're lining it up for a goal kick. Now the referees are going to talk it over. You might get a corner here. Yeah, we're going to go for a corner kick. As long as you get it right, doesn't matter that you talk, just get it right. Here comes your corner kick.
I think this is what, fourth?
At least fourth, yeah.
Haddon Township.
Yes, it has been. They've been putting the pressure on. Far post. trying to get ahead on it, goes all the way out to the far side. Township gets to it first. Collision, man goes down. Throw in for Haddonfield. They look to.
Not a bad job on the corner kick. Just maybe that one, like the first one, went a little bit.
Looks like now Township on the throw. Mulligan looks to throw it in. Mulligan towards the net. And stoppage of play. Goal kick looks like, with some kick coming up for Haddonfield. Over the halfway point here in the first half, no score.
Both teams have had their opportunities. Probably off the restart, you have to think that Township had more legitimate opportunities. And of course, the one real good one was countered by an excellent save by Strasser, Haddonfield.
Near side, Haddonfield on a run here. Going up with there is Miucci. He's been creative in this game. Drop it back. Some red shirts take over. Township goes on a run. Right side, losing that one out of bounds was Murrayfield. But Haddon Township will retain possession of the ball. Throw in now. That was Doherty. Now a chance for Haddonfield to go on a run. Nice pass here up the side. This is Morgan. Morgan, good defensive play to return on that one by Doherty to knock it out.
Tag, you see these Haddon Township's defenders crash in when Haddon Township hasn't run in because they have the ability to recover. You saw Morgan right there get back. He had a forward just a little bit ahead of him, but he recovered and was able to knock it away.
Corner kick here for the Bulldogs of Haddonfield, looking for our first goal of the game. Line drive, short kick, kick backed out, and we're going to get a goal kick.
Kicks to the far post and never get a head ball. Haddonfield went with the short kick, and it kind of made it easy for Township to come up, step up, and defend the play.
Just under 17 minutes to go, first half, still no score. Township trying on an attack play far side. Chasing it here is Green. Green, a baseball player we talked about before in our past broadcast. Heck of a baseball player. Was injured last year, so he had a tough season.
We have a back issue. Back here in soccer, it's pretty good out there.
Mulligan for the throw. Inside the box, headed out. Haddonfield a chance to go on a run. And a whistle stops play. Looks like you get a free kick for Haddonfield.
Again, it's still not a lot of sustained play at midfield. Sometimes you see them work the midfield, get everybody in and try and spread things out and get upfield on the outside, but you really haven't seen it. Both teams, seems like once they get to midfield, they either go the other way or they'll continue by getting it ahead with the long kicks. One of those short through ball passes that we see sometimes in teams.
Township on a throw. Midfield, good head ball here. Chasing it is Morris. Morris, good defensive play, knocks it away. Another throw-in coming up. Throw-in very effective there. It's going to go out of bounds once again. Township on another throw.
Plenty of restart opportunities here. Obviously, they're further out. Get a corner kick down low.
I guess this will lead now to a goal kick.
Providing full travel services since 1967, Atlantic Travel proudly recommends Norwegian Cruise Line to their clients. With worldwide sailings and year-round departures from New York City, you can experience global travel adventures or easy no-fly sailings right from our own area. Cruising is perfect for singles, couples, families, or entire groups. Atlantic Travel is here to provide the personal service, guidance, and assistance that no internet program can ever hope for. Call today, 856-858-5100.
For the perfect combination of tradition and legacy, visit Del Bono's Bakery in Carmen's Deli. Come celebrate a neighborhood custom by selecting fresh, hot-baked rolls right out of the oven, delicious pies, homemade donuts, festive holiday cookie trays, and our legendary handmade pizzelles. Tempt your taste buds with Carmen's famous hoagies or 18-ounce cheesesteaks made with only the finest meats and cheeses. Catering trays are also available for any size party. Del Bono's Bakery and Carmen's Deli. Quality is how we roll.
Independently owned and operated, Healy Funeral Homes now consists of 2 locations, one in Haddon Heights and another location in Cherry Hill that was established in 1970. Both locations are managed by Timothy Healy, the grandson of John C. Healy II. Tim, his father John A. Healy III, and his brother John C. Healy are all licensed practitioners working together at both locations. The Healy family are in their 4th generation of licensed funeral service, and they continue to offer the same compassionate, dignified care that has been their trademark for over 100 years.
Special thank you to Healy Funeral Home, one of our longtime sponsors here on the Varsity Sports Network. So we get back to live action. Good takeaway here. Township on a run. Here's a shot, and it goes deflected wide. You're really getting a sense here of how tough this Haddon Township team is, Kevin. They're relentless in their pressure.
Yeah, they really are. At this point, we started out saying it was back and forth, both teams getting their opportunities, but Haddon Township definitely at this point is getting the better of the attack time.
Here's Mulligan on a throw-in. In the box. Nice job by the goaltender. Punch it out. There's a shot deflected, and it comes all the way back out. And another throw-in. Brendan, a junior, to throw it in. Line drive this time, headed up towards the net, and a beautiful punch out again. 2 beautiful punch outs by the goalie Strasser.
Yeah, you saw Mulligan with that throw, and again, that's almost like as good as a corner kick. Had some momentum going, but Strasser again steps up, has done it probably on 3 different opportunities, really doing the job there in goal for Haddonfield.
Throwing right in front of the Haddonfield bench. No score here in the Varsity Sports Network. The 2 top teams in the Colonial Conference battling it out today. Glad you're with us. Towards the box.
And we always say, Tad, with these local rivalries, you have the playoff intensity, the crowd's involved in, a good crowd on hand here. And these are the types of games you want to play in, and the coaches want to have their teams compete in when you get this close to the playoffs coming a couple weeks from now.
Yeah, it's a great setup because, again, you're going to have Group 1, Haddon Township, Group 2, Haddonfield. And this is a playoff-type atmosphere. As this ball sent in towards the box, knocked down. They fight for it. Now it goes outside and straight up is able to clear was Haddonfield. See that big bounce off the turf.
Yeah, you saw Jackson Green there. Got control of it for a split second, but boy, as we had said, those Haddonfield defenders really closed in on him and didn't give him any type of room to turn around and fire away.
Here's a foot race with some red shirts to the left. Drop it off to the left again. That was Gumbrecht. He lost the handle of it. Back up to midfield. Turn around to this Mollis. Mollis goes to his right. Muhammad right in front of the Township bench now. Mollis again. Mollis in the corner. Looks to center off the side of the pole. They go for the rebound. Shot is knocked down. And boy, that's about as close as you can come to scoring without actually scoring.
Yeah, that's ones where you got the defender bearing down on you, and you might as well just fire away. You never know what can happen, but when a little bit in and to the side of the net, the side pole of the net, but not a bad opportunity here for Haddonfield. Like we said, right now you have to think in the last 6 or 7 minutes, Haddon Township's had the better of the attack time, but a good opportunity going the other way by Haddonfield.
Yeah, that was probably their best scoring opportunity of the game as they get one off the post. No score. Still here, deep into this first half. A drive here. This is Ball. All the way down. He might run out of room, and he does, and we'll get a goal kick.
Haddonfield right now, I would have thought it looked like earlier Haddon Township was going with the long kicks, kind of a dump and chase type of situation. It looks like Haddonfield When they get the ball to midfield, they're looking to kick it ahead to the forwards just to kind of make something happen.
Nearing the 10-minute mark here in the first half with no scores. That one is headed back nicely by Mulligan.
Yeah, that's a smart move by Mulligan right there, sensing that a forward's bearing down on him.
Good hustling play there. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Haddonfield will get the throw.
Stanton Insurance Group is a family-owned business serving the South Jersey area for over 50 years with personal service. They have a well-trained professional staff with a serious, conscientious attitude towards their clients. They are an independent insurance agency that will follow through to see that you get fair, prompt payment. The primary objectives of Stanton Insurance Group are to be honest and fair in all their dealings. So come to Stanton Insurance Group, the full-service agency that is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do.
At Tire Corral, you'll find great service, great prices, and great tires.
We have all major tire brands discounted every day.
Installation included.
No hidden charges.
We provide full auto service, maintenance, and commercial tire service performed by highly experienced technicians. Since 1967, we're family-owned and operated with 3 generations on staff.
At Tire Corral,
Our family cares about your family.
Tire Corral, your neighborhood discount tire and auto service center with 5 convenient South Jersey locations to serve you.
Welcome back here, everybody. Tack Kowalski, Kevin Schulz, Varsity Sports Network. Final 10 minutes of the first half and a really well-played game between two of the best teams in South Jersey.
Yeah, Haddon Township pressing and really pushing ahead, getting opportunities, getting some restarts, and really had Haddonfield back on their heels, but give credit to them. They're doing a real good job once that ball gets into that zone close to the goal, and they're bearing down and not allowing much room. Good job right there, staying in front of Jackson Green.
And they're going to get a corner kick as Green was able to fight on and get the first shot and the second shot. So yet another corner kick coming up for Haddon Township.
Yeah, Township definitely holds the advantage in corner kicks. Has probably had about 8 of them at this point.
Sooner or later, they're going to find a way if they keep getting all these corner kicks. Here's one. Headed just missed on the head by Mulligan. Looks Mulligan's got some height to him. They try and get the ball up to him. This goes out of bounds for a Township throw. Mulligan going to throw it in.
Yeah, and they put Mulligan up front. Usually he's a sweeper on the back end, but he was up front there for those corner kicks because of his height, his ability to get up in the air.
That one goes right through the goal mouth to the other side. We're getting another throw in for Haddon Township. Yeah, they try and set Mulligan up for his height. Maybe he can get his head on the ball. Inside the box. And a save is made by the goaltenders. It looked like that may have gone in for a second, but a good save.
Well, Strasser knows where to be on that play and just has a knack for knowing where that ball is going to go and reacts favorably to it bouncing around. And the forward got it. Looked like he turned around and kicked the ball. Strasser was right there. Put himself in real good position.
Saw Christian Ball, number 5, sophomores, had a good game today. That one goes out for a goal kick. Two teams that have a shot to do some things in the playoffs, Haddonfield and Haddon Township. Again, Haddon Township, if you're not familiar, they're a smaller school. They are Group 1, Haddonfield Group 2. But as we tape this game, both teams leading their halves of the Colonial Conference. Green sends one up. Brought right back by Haddonfield. Good trap here.
And Tad, you're talking about the playoffs looming. Haddon Township is a 2 seed, so if they get to the finals, they will be on the road. But I talked to Coach Bonder. He said it doesn't really matter to him too much because he feels like even on the road they'll play on a wider field, and it really can help his skilled players having that extra room out there.
Yeah, when you're on a tighter field like this, more physical plays, we get a ball just outside the box. Good job to head that out as Haddonfield able to clear. This Haddon Township program historically has had some huge success, as obviously is the Haddonfield program as well. Nice move there. That's Mollis. Goes to his right. Back to Mollis. Mollis still playing through. Here come the red shirts on a break. This time with his chat.
And that's what we're seeing. You occasionally see control at midfield, but it's broken up by Township. And then, of course, it just seems like it's either one team going one way far or the other team's going the other way. And we saw a little bit of control at midfield, but again, haven't seen much of it. And some of it has to do with the kicks by the goalie, like you're seeing right there.
Back to midfield as we near about the 6-minute mark in the first half. Nice move there by Mollis. Has it knocked away. Headed back by Muhammad. Ooh, big collision there. Is pushing off for a second was Doherty, and there's a whistle.
Yeah, and we got away from the physical up till just right there. You know, started off very physical, got away from it. I think both teams are trying to make space for themselves on the field, kind of going wide, getting upfield, and trying to make some room.
Haddonfield with a free kick opportunity, just shy of midfield. In to take the kick here is Mollis, the senior.
Real good opportunity, probably one of the better opportunities here with the kick from Mollis for Haddonfield here with almost 5 minutes left in this half.
Good ball in the box, goes a little bit long and out of bounds.
Brewerstown Tavern is Camden County's favorite place for great drinks, great food, and a relaxed, comfortable atmosphere. Brewers, one of the oldest taverns in the tri-state area, has 22 beers on tap, several large HD TVs, a pool table, video games, and a wireless internet connection. Brewers offers a large sit-down bar to go along with a separate dining area, so whether you're coming in to watch the big game, play a game of pool, or just enjoy some time with good friends, we look forward to serving you at Brewerstown Tavern. Dan White Realty and Ralph's Pizza, located side by side for over 30 years. Ralph's Pizza is home of the award-winning garlic and tomato pie. Ralph's now has pasta with meatballs. It's delicious. Before or after the next game, call 856-547-0030 and order. Dan White Realty has been providing home buyers and sellers expertise and caring personalized service for over 40 years. Dan White Realty serves buyers, sellers, and renters not only in Camden County but also down the shore. Dan White Realty and Ralph's Pizza, two great businesses on Station Ave in Haddon Heights.
Special thanks to Ralph Pizza and Dan White Realty. They've been here around a long time, especially with our realty group. Thanks for sponsoring us here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Yeah, they're a bunch of good guys who really are involved in the community in a lot of different ways. And I know they really follow Haddon Heights as well as the other teams, 3 teams here in our area. And really, Dan White Realty has been around and, provides great customer service and the leading realtor, no doubt, in this area. And then you've got Ralph's Pizza that's been around for about 30 plus years. A place people just love to go to.
Again, we ask you to please let those sponsors know you saw their games here on the Varsity Sports Network. We're under 4 minutes to go in this one. No score. 2 of the top teams in our area going at it, both teams leading their halves of the Colonial Conference divisions. Collision there right in front of the Haddon Township bench. It looks like we'll get a free kick coming up for Township. Speaking of sponsors, we're right across the street from the tap room. You see that in the distance there? Just outside the box, and we're at that crucial point in the game you hear a lot of coaches talk about in sports like this with a clock is the last 5 or 6 minutes of a half are crucial.
Yeah, especially a game like this, nothing game. Obviously, the first goal is going to be big, and you obviously don't want to have it against you at this point, this close to the half.
Haddonfield gets it across midfield, looks to go on a run. Nice move here to get it to his left. Going across with it there is Morgan. Morgan looks to drop one off, but the red shirts are there.
And we had a great view of that, Tad. Not only great coverage on Morgan coming up field, but great coverage away from the ball. You looked up and looked to pass, and there was just a line of Haddon Township defenders right there. You had nowhere to go.
Nice throw in here, headed out wide. And Township to throw it in again. Throw in for Doherty. He's a sophomore. He might be able to get it towards the net in the box here.
Yeah, these guys have been thrown in for Township, have given them opportunities where they are getting it real close to the goal. And that one's going to, they're going to go with a shorter one.
Tough ball to handle, and it goes out of bounds. I think for me, if I'm close, we're going to the net.
I agree. And that one, it looked like it was a short throw, but like you said, it was kind of hard and kind of tough for Green to handle.
Couple substitutions coming in as we wait for the throw in for Haddonfield. Almost a giveaway here just outside the box. Good effort by Fegley. Almost got a piece of it.
Yeah, that's good opportunistic play right there. Sometimes, you get towards the end of the half and teams are just lagging, looking towards the half, looking towards getting a break, and Fegley had a real good heads-up play there, almost stepping in front, and would have had a point-blank opportunity on the goal had he been able to handle it.
This one goes out the side. This will be a throw-in. Drop it back, way up in the air for this one. Green tries for it, still bouncing around the box, and the goaltender makes the save. Talk about jockeying for position there. It was almost like a box out in the basketball game.
Not a real tough save for Strasser. He said to step up. Definitely had some more difficult saves than that one.
Under a minute to go, first half here, Varsity Sports Network. That one goes out of bounds. Trying to figure out who gets the throw, and I don't think the players know who gets the play here. All right, it's going to be Haddonfield.
Down. Boy, look at that tag. You probably have 4 defenders in that boxed-in area to 1 Haddonfield forward.
Collision, and going down is Green. And now we get a card here, Kevin? Green may have gotten a card.
Yeah, it looked like the way he was reacting, it was Green with the card.
Yeah, he was boxing out for position. Well, now Haddon Township's going to get the kick. It's a little far for us to see. Nonetheless, you see, I guess, 16 seconds here on the game clock. Towards the net, just outside, kicks right into a Haddon Township player. I don't know if that was Severino or Ifey.
Boy, nice kick, and that went right to the spot he wanted to get to, near that near post right there, and just weren't able to get a defender.
We're at the half. Back with more in a moment.
Hair Event, owned by Cindy G, is a full-service hair salon located in Haddonfield, providing one-of-a-kind salon services for men, women, and teens. Hair Event has a reputation for providing exceptional hair coloring services, including hair color corrections, dimensional hair coloring, foiling and balayage techniques, haircut design, and formal hair styling, all done in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere by a team of trained professionals committed to excellence. So if you're looking for the best full-service hair salon in the area, you've finally found it in Hair Event.
Westmont Hardware has been owned and operated by 3 generations of the Getzinger family since 1932. We offer the convenience of being located in town right off Main Street with off-street parking and no hassles driving miles to a shopping center. Westmont Ace Hardware is known for the tools, hardware, and general merchandise it carries, but we are also best known for knowledgeable salespeople and personal service. If you can describe your hardware service, we can find the exact product to satisfy it. Westmont Ace Hardware, the place to go for all your hardware needs.
We pride ourselves in the safe, clean, and ethical practices of tree removal and trimming. The services we offer are tree trimming and removal, large shrub trimming and removal, stump grinding, cabling of trees if necessary. We at Haddon Tree Company take pride in the work that we perform. Not only are we exceptional arborists, we will make your property look better when we leave than when we got there. Call for a free estimate. For more information, give us a call or visit us online at haddontreeco.com.
Well, it's that time of year, Kevin. Tree work, often a problem. Special thanks to Haddon Tree Work. Also, you saw Hair Event in that one and Ace Hardware. But the trees need a trimming and adjusting right now.
Haddon Tree Company, probably the leading company in this area. One thing they pride themselves in, Tad, is not only doing a great job cutting the tree and being careful with trimming and doing what they have to do, but the cleanup. A lot of times when they leave, you don't even know they were there.
So again, we thank all our sponsors here on the Varsity Sports Network. Tad Kosneski, Kevin Schulz with you. Just underway, second half, no score, Haddonfield and Haddon Townships. Haddon Township, both teams on top of their divisions in the Colonial Conference. Sooner or later, somebody's got to take a chance and maybe get one in there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what type of adjustments we're going to see from either team. But again, like we said, throughout that first half, probably Township got more of the opportunities.
Again, you can really see the physicality taking over right there as Mulligan went down hard at midfield. You're going to get a throw in now for Chat.
And the big thing, Tad, was Haddon Township's ability, you see a restart right here, to get the corner kicks. Probably had about 8 or 9 corner kicks in that first half.
Able to clear that one out was Mariano. Here come the Bulldogs across midfield. Boy, a lot of dribbling room there for Mollis. Good effort inside the box now is Haddonfield. Centering pass, knocked down, rebound comes just outside the box. Left-footed tapper and an easy save for Strasser.
Yeah, we saw that pass being cut off. That's something, in addition to covering away from the ball. You see there, Haddon Township's doing a good job cutting off the passing lanes, and we saw that on what could have been a point-blank opportunity on that last play.
Good defensive play there by Mollis. He's done real good at midfield, done a solid job today. There's a misplay here, is fighting on his green. Haddonfield not able to clear, and now we get a whistle and a stoppage of play. Looks like a free kick for Haddonfield. So you can really see the glare as you look across the field.
Yeah, the lower it gets, it's really going to have an impact probably for about the next 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, if you're the goalie to the left, our Haddonfield goalie, Strasser, you're okay. But if you're the goalie to the right and you're looking to the far side, it's going to be a tough play. Here's a shot, goes far post, interference just goes over the net. Is almost able to get a foot on that, was Ball. Goaltender a little shaken up. Boy, that was a very tough play.
Yeah, and you see Haddonfield, both teams, when they get bottled in close, there's a lot of bodies have trouble getting one off, but you saw right there, he was a little bit further out, saw it, and got the ball to that far post and almost have the forward coming in on a one-time opportunity.
Goaltender trying to get his wits about him as we'll get the goal kick, as that was a great play by Haddonfield. Midfield, good tap. Trying to send this one up for Green. Who can break through first? Nothing. Touch pass here. Nice ball to the right. Centering pass through everyone, comes outside the box, cleared out by Gumbrick. Haddonfield on a run for a minute or two here, doing a good job on ball control.
If I was sick, there's an adjustment. It seems like they're trying to control the ball as they get past midfield rather than kick it ahead and get it down low and get punched up with the defenders. It's led to some decent opportunities by Haddonfield to start things off in the second half.
Free kick coming up for the Hawks. It's down on that play, so that young man there got up. That was Luke Chatton. He's a freshman. Free kick coming up for the Hawks. Free kick here for Mulligan. He's done a lot of the throw-ins as well.
Yeah, they have Mulligan doing a good job of sweeping that back end. And, we've also seen him go up top when they have those corner kicks. Using tight to maybe get a head ball.
Deep now is Haddon Township with some pressures, looking to clear out, and it goes out. Throw in for Ify. Good trap and control to touch that back by Green. Right-footed shot and a high one. That's going to go wide and a goal kick. Still looking for our first goal here from Haddon Township. Haddon Township, the number 2 seed in the Group 1 tournament. Haddonfield, one of the highly ranked teams in Group 2.
Yeah, we said that Haddonfield was probably on the short end of the attack time, but doing a much better job in this second half. Getting some opportunities as we look the ball down. Go the other way real quick.
Township with a little bit of numbers here. That's knocked down. Nice defensive play, but Township pushes on. Still looking to come around. Turnaround shot, right-footed shot off the crossbar. Rebound comes way out. Left-footed shot goes wide. Nice shot by Chatton. Almost went in, but hit the crossbar.
Yeah, and Strasser has made some good saves and really has made good decisions in coming out and knowing when to stay back, but probably came out a little bit too far on that one, attacked that ball a little bit, and when he got up, obviously it was over his head, but was fortunate to have that one hit the crossbar.
This is Impagliazzo, sophomore, in to bring it back into play on the goal kick. Back up midfield. Almost able to get that out. Now back up to midfield. Good job by Green to knock that down. Green looks for a give and go. Back to Green. Collision there. Play on, the referee says. Good tap to his left. Haddonfield on a run. Inside the box, save is made.
You see Haddonfield right there getting it down low. You know, they had worked the area a little further out for a while there and get the ball down low and weren't able to maintain control.
Good hustling effort by Fletcher. Fletcher picks up the ball, throws it back. You see the banner, 2016 soccer. New Jersey Group 1 state champs, went 19-3-2 that year to Haddon Township. Goalie on the save. Back up the midfield. Good touch pass there. That's Fell. Goes to the left wing. Chasing it here is Miucci, and out of bounds. Good anticipation. Almost had that knocked away. Good chance to kick it out. Chatton sends it back up to midfield.
Right before the half, a Haddon Township forward tried to step up and get it and almost got a hold of it. And there you see Haddonfield trying to do the same thing.
Still looking for our first goal in this game. 0-0 from Haddon Township. It's the Hawks hosting the Bulldogs here on the Varsity Sports Network. Just about 10 minutes into the second half. There's that drop kick. Nice tap pass there. Trying to control it is Mariano. Mariano now goes to his right. That's intercepted. Good turn move there. Well done. That's a very nice play by Angstad. Whistle stops play. Free kick. Actually, that was Ify, I'm sorry on that. Free kick for Haddon Township. Towards the box, headed back up, comes back out. Shot and a goal. Haddon Township has scored, so they break the ice first. They lead it 1-0. We'll be back with more here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Howard R. Milstead has been a successful mechanical engineering business owner in suburban Philadelphia for over 60 years. Howard, a South Jersey resident, started writing 2 romantic novels, A Real Love Story and Eyes from Above, that became a passion that wouldn't go away, as his enduring love for his beloved wife, Claire. His love of his collies led him to pen the richly animated children's book, Just Another Collie. Howard's most recent novel, Double D's Exposed, is a murder mystery that takes Delilah and Dawn on a perilous journey. This book completes the circle of his life story.
If you want an auto body shop built on old-fashioned family service, honesty, courtesy, and quality to go along with the latest repair technology, then Elmer's Auto Body should be your first choice for a superior repair. With locations in West Collingswood Heights, Sewell, and Medford, Elmer Auto Body has been family-owned and operated since 1947. Elmer's trained personnel can assist you with all your insurance needs and has the ability to repair all makes and models with an attention to detail like no other shop in the area. So if you want to restore the original appearance of your vehicle, then call the certified professionals from Elmer's Auto Body at 856-456-7018. The Magnolia Garden Village has been serving loyal customers for over 50 years. We offer the tools and expertise to help you enhance any gardening or landscaping project from start to finish. A wide variety of healthy, hardy plants, trees, and shrubs is available now in our nursery. In addition, we stock landscape materials such as mulch and soil, lawn and garden ornaments, pool and pond supplies, and more. We also have an assortment of seasonal and holiday decorative items. You can also find that perfect gift for that special person in our newly remodeled gift shop. So come to Magnolia Garden Village for all your lawn, gardening, landscape, and gift shop needs.
So Haddon Township on the board first. They lead it 1-0. Outstanding goal there.
Yeah, you saw Jacob chatting off that long restart kick and got down low, and it just was loose for a couple of seconds. And when that happens and you've got these Haddon Township forwards with the ability to score what they have, it kind of is going to lead to what happened right there, and that was the first goal of the game.
As we're just about 30 minutes remaining in this one, so Township gets the lead first. They lead it 1-0. Township looking for more as that's deflected out of bounds. Actually, it's going to be a Haddonfield throw.
Tad, as we always say, this next goal now in a tight game like this is really going to be tell you which way this game's going to go.
Cleared out. Good job to send that up for Mollis. Mollis on a run, tries to get a shot for his right foot, and unfortunately he's going to kick it high. It goes off the goalpost for the football field.
Good job of Mollis creating his own scoring opportunity right there, kind of peeling away from the defender, seeing that he had some space off to that right side, fires away, just gets a little bit high. But again, at this point, if you get the opportunity, just fire away on net.
Goal kick for Township, leading it 1-0. Quickly, Haddonfield comes right back, looks to go near side as a man there, looks to tap it through. Good defensive play, takes that one down. In control with it is Mollis. Mollis cuts through inside the box, taps it back, centering pass. Try to head on it, gets headed back out. And we're going to get a throw in here for Haddonfield.
Good opportunity here for Haddonfield on this throw-in. They're lining things up. They know this is an opportunity off of a restart. It's a Haddonfield team that definitely does a good job with the throw-ins.
Petty on the throw. There's a chance now for Township to go on a little bit of a run. This is Murrayfield. Centering pass, looking for Chatton. Chatton has it knocked down. This is Ball. He's been very creative today. Ball looks to tap to his left. Man coming in. Nice job by the goalie to read it and make the save. Saw the pass was coming in. Did a good job to get off his line and make the play.
Yeah, good job. Hintz stepping up there, making a play, because that's one of those ones where you don't step out there quick enough, you could have a forward, get a foot on it.
Haddon Township, this is a shot, and it is going to go wide. Goal kick coming up for Haddonfield. A couple extra balls in play. Hope you're enjoying our fall season here on the Varsity Sports Network. Don't forget, in the winter, we will have girls and boys basketball and wrestling coming up right here on either Comcast Channel 19 or Verizon 43. Hope you're enjoying this game no matter where you're watching throughout South Jersey.
Had some real good games, a couple of overtime soccer games. I know.
Ooh,
We had a
lot of collision there, Kevin. On the left side of your screen, a lot of extracurricular going on there. I think the ref might call in the two players. You might get a card for each one, as they almost squared off with each other. There's your card given out. Not liking the card was Merrifield.
Yeah, the referee was right there, right in front to make that call. As you look at the two captains from Haddon Township going over there, talking to the referee.
Those two players weren't loving each other for sure. They were not liking what they saw. As the referee now is going to.
No matter how old you are or how many times you do it, buying a car is one of the more exciting events in people's lives. At Warwick Auto Sales in Magnolia, owner Mike Shirachi and marketing director Manny Martinez hope to make purchasing a vehicle a very positive, easy experience. They conduct a thorough maintenance check that takes a few days before offering them for sale. So if new wheels are in your future, then take a ride to Magnolia and visit the lot at Warwick Auto Sales, where you'll get a quality car at an affordable price. Also, visit our car care center for all of your vehicle needs.
The Tap Room on Crystal Lake Avenue in Haddonfield is the best place to have a good time with family and friends. Enjoy our delicious wings at half price on Sundays while watching all the games. The Tap Room, under new management, is showing their commitment to the community with their Dine and Donate program, where 15% of the sales go to your team or organization. So come on out to the Tap Room, where an honest good time is always on tap.
Family owned and operated Red House Bagels with a location in the Pine Plaza and Audubon, and also a new location in the Belmar Shopping Center on the Black Horse Pike, is the area's premier bagel shop. A winner of Best of Philly, we make and bake our bagels fresh every day. Try one of our delicious bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches. We also offer a unique blend of cream cheese with different flavors. If you're having a meeting or event at the office, order one of our signature bagel trays. We also offer a lunch menu with cheesesteaks, wraps, homemade chicken, and tuna salads, and much more. So stop into Red House Bagels, the bagel shop with a love for bagels and a passion for service.
Remember to please support all our sponsors here on the Varsity Sports Network. These people do a great job of helping us out. After the yellow card, here comes a free kick. This is Ify. The sun's a problem for him, but not the goalie. Referee's still waiting for everyone to get set up. And here we go. Ify's ready. Good block out in front. Ify's going to pick it up on the rebound. Around the corner and out of bounds. Again, Kevin, a chance to have people to thank our sponsors here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Yeah, they're the reason why we're here. They basically back everything, back this whole operation, and without them, we wouldn't be here. So if you need one of their services, they're all great people. They do great jobs with their businesses, and support these people because they've been around for a while, and they've been around for a while because they're successful businesses, and they really take care of the community, not only with what they do, but obviously taking care of things like this, supporting the different teams and different organizations.
It's amazing. These are the people that help the organizations around town. As you're going to get a corner kick there, they're the ones on the uniforms for the kids. They're the ones with the signs up, and it raises a real good point. It's something we don't have as many of in the area I live in. A lot of great small businesses in this area here in this Haddonfield, Haddon Township, Audubon area. Corner kick coming up. Head ball, and that goes in. Head ball goal off the corner kick. Mulligan with his height pays off. It's 2-0 Haddon Township. Well, Kevin, we talked earlier about Mulligan and his height, and he moves up on head balls, and his height pays off there.
Yeah, he's a sweeper, but then when they have those corner kicks, which they have a lot of them, they put him in there, got it to that far post, and he took it from there. Great job on that one-timer by Mulligan, extending this lead to 2-0. We said that second goal is going to be a big one, and really puts Haddonfield in a hole here with 25 minutes left, being down by 2 in a game where goals are hard to come by.
Yeah, it changes the whole complexion of the game right now, as Haddon Township can put pressure on if they choose, but they don't have to go crazy with it. Now Haddonfield may have to ratchet up their plans a little bit, because they're going to need to score 3 goals to win this game. They know that now.
And like we said, probably the bulk of the scores, definitely the bulk of the scoring opportunities have come from Haddon Township. We had some few and far between from Haddonfield, but I kind of like the way Haddon Township is on the back end, how good they are covering the ball and covering away from the ball, and we also said cutting off a lot of the passing zones.
Yeah, you read my mind on that. This back line for Haddon Township is big, tall, strong. They are tough to get by. Throw in now for Impagalezio. This is kicked up. The goaltender comes out and makes the play. That drop kick is pretty as he sends it back up across midfield. Again, you can really see the physical play. Bodies flying everywhere here, and a whistle stops play.
Kind of resembles a football game a little bit with some of the open field hits, and believe me, they're coming up full speed. Tad, you mentioned the size of some of these guys. You're going to feel it the next day, no question about it.
Yeah, there's some guys on this field that actually look like they could be easily football players. By the way, speaking of football, congratulations to Haddon Township football having a tremendous football season this year, as that one is going to go a little bit wide of the net. Good job by the goaltender to knock that down, but it goes wide. But how about that Haddon Township football team this year?
Yeah, really having a good year. Obviously, we looked at a team when we first started doing this, Tad. They were in a tough situation, didn't know if they were playing from week to week. Their numbers were down. They had some injuries, but the whole way, the coaches always said they had some great kids, and Coach Mike Sheridan and his staff have really done an outstanding job turning that program around, and the kids are really feeling good about themselves, and they're looking forward to a possible playoff spot, which is the first time in 15 years that this would happen.
It's kind of neat for us as you see teams like that, a team that's struggled a number of years now, and now they get Coach Sheridan in there, they get some players, and first winning season. Last 15 years, Kevin, they've had one season of 500, and they had one winning season in the last 15, and this will be a winning season for them besides getting in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it was tough for them, for a while where you were playing the Haddonfields, the West Deptford, some of the bigger schools that had more kids, and they were really outmanned, but you're playing kind of equal competition now in the West Jersey Conference, and again, have really put the program back on the board there.
Just about the halfway point here in this second half. Township with a 2-0 lead. This is Ball, looks to get around the corner. Good defensive play, has it knocked down there by Doherty. Doherty's played very well. He is just a sophomore.
And that's the other thing, Tad. You see these teams that have the great tradition in any sport. They have a good mix of younger and older players.
And you see that in any level of sport. Pro, college, you need a good mix of the veterans with the young guys to make it happen. That's kind of what you're seeing with this Haddon Township team.
Yeah, no question about it. And when you have really good leaders, that's where it makes it easier to put the younger guys in there. They kind of take the younger guys under their wing, and then the younger guys learn to eventually become leaders when they get to that point where they're juniors and seniors.
Haddonfield trying to generate any offense they can. They know they need 2 to tie. They're going to need 3 to try to win this game. Haddon Township, on the other hand, does not have to take as many chances. Here's the ball inside the box, coming closer now. Shot is knocked down. Again, there's that defense. Doesn't even make it to the goal.
And that's one where you probably, if you had to rethink that one, maybe when you take that shot just a little bit earlier, you get too close to these defenders, they're going to bear down on you and do what they did right there with getting the block and getting it out the other way.
Providing full travel services since 1967, Atlantic Travel proudly recommends Norwegian Cruise Line to their clients. With worldwide sailings and year-round departures from New York City, you can experience global travel adventures or easy no-fly sailings right from our own area. Cruising is perfect for singles, couples, families, or entire groups. Atlantic Travel is here to provide the personal service, guidance, and assistance that no internet program can ever hope for. Call today, 856-858-5100.
For the perfect combination of tradition and legacy, visit Del Bono's Bakery in Carmen's Deli. Come celebrate a neighborhood custom by selecting fresh, hot-baked rolls right out of the oven, delicious pies, homemade donuts, festive holiday cookie trays, and our legendary handmade pizzelles. Tempt your taste buds with Carmen's famous hoagies or 18-ounce cheesesteaks made with only the finest meats and cheeses. Catering trays are also available for any size party. Del Bono's Bakery and Carmen's Deli. Quality is how we roll.
Independently owned and operated, Healy Funeral Homes now consists of 2 locations, one in Haddon Heights and another location in Cherry Hill that was established in 1970. Both locations are managed by Timothy Healy, the grandson of John C. Healy II. Tim, his father John A. Healy III, and his brother John C. Healy are all licensed practitioners working together at both locations. The Healy family are in their 4th generation of licensed funeral service, and they continue to offer the same compassionate, dignified care that has been their trademark for over 100 years.
And we want to thank the Healy Funeral Home, longtime sponsors of ours here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Yeah, and the Healys have been around for a while. Tim and Chris Healy really do a great job. You know, one of the staples in the community, no doubt about it. And I know, we had my mother-in-law pass about 10 years ago. That they really comforted our family, and especially my father-in-law, and really professional and caring. Definitely the top ones in the area, no question about it.
Again, we thank them for their support here on the Varsity Sports Network as we are beyond the halfway point here, the second half. Township leading it 2-0. Good run here. Here's Ball. He's had a good day. Good defensive play. Knocked down by Mulligan. Head ball towards the net. Goaltender out to make the save.
You can see, Tad, they're getting some space, maybe not in close where you'd normally get a lot of your goals, but further out. And you have to think that, rather than just bring it up and try to get in close where the defenders are stepping up, getting their faces, knocking the ball away, blocking the shots. It might be a good idea just to fire away from a little further out where you have just a little bit more room. You put on the net, anything can happen.
Miucci there sends the ball up. Just beyond the box to the left, shot goes wide off the foot there, Mariano.
And Tad, the other thing you had mentioned was that from that far side here, if they're shooting in on the Haddon Township goalie from an angle, you've got the sun, so that's an issue. That's something that can happen. So if you're out there, how far you're out, it's probably not a bad idea to just fire one away on the net.
Yeah, anything from the far side towards the goal to the right, especially get it up in the air. You're going to see as we turn left how tough it is to see. Up the middle of the field this time is Mollis. Mollis sends one through, and a save made there. Again, I'm very impressed with this defensive back line for Haddon Township. They are really tough.
Yeah, and there you saw Mollis just firing away. I think that's what they're doing now, just kind of have some space and go to shoot the ball. Well, it wasn't a great shot. He kind of had to turn. He wasn't able to get a whole lot on it, but if you get it up high, you never know what can happen.
They play on. Good job to tap that ahead. Up the right side is Mollis. Mollis has about a step inside. Defensive play. Mollis there. It's saved by the goaltender. It's a great job to get inside by Severino that initially got in the way. Another one up the slot. Kicked up straight high. Headed back out beautifully. And that back line defense does it again.
Mollis almost got loose. And Mollis, Tad, he's a kid who can kind of get away from defenders and create his own offensive opportunity, create separation, and almost got down low and got this within a one-goal game.
Yeah, you rely on the speed and craftiness, and he definitely has that. Couple substitutions in. We're set to continue play as the sun is starting to set over the tap room here on the Varsity Sports Network. We're broadcasting right across the street.
Yeah, one of our longtime sponsors. We do a great job over there entertaining people from Haddon Township, Haddonfield, Haddon Heights, and Audubon, everybody in our community, you always hear about people stopping off the tap room. And it's a place for really people of all ages. You can bring the kids, have a lot of different age groups in there. The food's really good, and there's always something on that menu that I think somebody would like.
Down the side, great speed here. And it goes out of bounds. You talk about the tap room, Kevin. I enjoy the outside part of it. Really nice, especially when you get in the spring and the summer at night.
Yeah, probably one of the bigger outside areas. And you come by here, you can smell the food, and you see the people out there enjoying.
Stanton Insurance Group is a family-owned business serving the South Jersey area for over 50 years with personal service. They have a well-trained professional staff with a serious, conscientious attitude towards their clients. They are an independent insurance agency that will follow through to see that you get fair, prompt payment. The primary objectives of Stanton Insurance Group are to be honest and fair in all their dealings. So come to Stanton Insurance Group, the full-service agency that is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do.
At Tire Corral, you'll find great service, great prices, and great tires.
We have all major tire brands discounted every day.
Installation included.
No hidden charges.
We provide full auto service, maintenance, and commercial tire service performed by highly experienced technicians. Since 1967, we're family-owned and operated with 3 generations on staff.
At Tire Corral, our family cares about your family.
Tire Corral, your neighborhood discount tire and auto service center with 5 convenient South Jersey locations to serve you.
Tack Ozneski, Kevin Schulz back with you here. Here's a corner kick. Just goes a little long, headed back up. Goaltender got a hand on it for a second and makes the save. I want to thank Tire Corral, one of our sponsors here on the Varsity Sports Network. If you need some...
Tire Corral has been around for a long time, and they're definitely the type of business that puts the customer first. And in the tire business, sometimes with these large chains, you got to watch that you don't end up paying for something you don't need to pay for, but not at Tire Corral. They take care of the customer. And you talk to some people who've gone to Tire Corral, a lot of them say, I've been going there for 30, 35 years. So that tells you all you need to know. Whenever you have a good staple of long-time customers, they do a great job and they're honest. And that's something you don't always get in that industry, but you definitely get it from the people at Tire Corral.
Under 15 minutes to go in this one on the Varsity Sports Network. Township 2-0. Here's one around the corner. Good stop there. Looking to center. Ball there. Center just through the foot of J.R. Lang, and that one just goes wide. Boy, they can get the shots off in a hurry.
Haddon Township up 2-0. We talked about Tad, the success they've been having this year, and coming in as the number 2 seed in Group 1, and just by the looks of what they're doing, definitely a team that I think is ready for another playoff run.
Yeah, and again, I really like the way they play. I think they have the defense, they have the scoring when needed. So yeah, they're going to be right and in the mix. Just hope you get that lucky bounce when it comes down to it. You're right. Sometimes that's it.
But again, sometimes it comes down to lucky bounce. But the thing I like you said, is you're tough on the front end, tough on the back end, and they really get to a lot of free balls too. And I think when you get in a playoff situation, sometimes that also is the difference between winning and losing.
13.5 minutes to play in this one. Township with the ball and the lead. This is Lang. Lang drops it off. And throw-in coming up. This will be for Haddonfield. Switch it up. Actually throw in now Muhammad. See, Haddon Township, we talked about the 2016 champs, also 2011 state champs. That's not bad, one every 5 years.
Yeah. We're not just talking South Jersey, we're talking the whole state. So some of those boards are very tough for small schools. Have some good teams, so it's saying something to go that route and win against some teams up there.
Going to get a corner kick coming up for Township. Again, they lead it 2-0. And this is could be one of those plays give the goaltender a little bit of problems. Now the sun isn't as much a problem for the angle as we have here at the camera. Ify in to take the kick. That's a line driver headed back out by Yowler. Turnaround shot knocked down as a man there backs it in, but a whistle stops play beforehand. The goaltender is down and shaken up.
Brewerstown Tavern is Camden County's favorite place for great drinks, great food, and a relaxed, comfortable atmosphere. Brewers, one of the oldest taverns in the tri-state area, has 22 beers on tap, several large HD TVs, a pool table, video games, and a wireless internet connection. Brewers offers a large sit-down bar to go along with a separate dining area, so whether you're coming in to watch the big game, play a game of pool, or just enjoy some time with good friends, we look forward to serving you at Brewerstown Tavern. Dan White Realty and Ralph's Pizza, located side by side for over 30 years. Ralph's Pizza is home of the award-winning garlic and tomato pie. Ralph's now has pasta with meatballs. It's delicious. Before or after the next game, call 856-547-0030 and order. Dan White Realty has been providing home buyers and sellers expertise and caring personalized service for over 40 years. Dan White Realty serves buyers, sellers, and renters not only in Camden County but also down the shore. Dan White Realty and Ralph's Pizza, two great businesses on Station Ave in Haddon Heights.
Jack Kosneski, Kevin Schulz back with you here. The last 12 minutes of this game with Township leading at 2-0 because of the injury. They'll start the clock, kick it out of bounds. You'll get your goal kick here. It's just a courtesy play that they offer in soccer sometimes with the injury. So goal kick coming up for Haddonfield.
This is the point of the game, Tad, where if you're Haddonfield, you got to start pressing up, taking some chances. Being down 2-0 against a very tough Haddon Township team.
Big kick here. That'll help you get started. That backline defense, we've talked about it all game for Haddon Township, does a great job. Going around the edge, here's Green. Green off his left foot, sends it all the way up. Fletcher out of bounds.
And give credit to Haddon Township. You know, they're still pressing away. And you can do that, you know, when you not only have you have a back line that's tough, but they also have the ability to recover. We saw that a couple times early on with the long kicks where they just, you almost had a forward from Haddonfield get ahead of the pack, but they did a great job in recovery and just pushing things out and not allowing a shot on the goalie.
Chatting off the throw inside the box. Whistle stops play. Free kick for Haddonfield. Nice foot here. There's that backline defense. Brings it right back. To Green. Got to do some pushing to push Green around. Comes Norton. Township's going to get to it, send it right back. Pressure down in the corner. Good job defensively there by Impeg Lazio. And it looks like we get a throw in for Township.
Yeah, and that looks like the strategy of Haddon Township with the lead, still pressuring things, but always being mindful that you might have to peel back once that ball goes the other way, because Haddonfield hasn't, some of their opportunities came from quick transition. They don't do a bad job at all in transition. That's something that Haddon Township has to be mindful of.
Here's Ify on the throw-in. Head on it just outside the box. Now we're back in as a man there kind of overruns it. Far side, another man there in for it is Chatton. Chatton still floating around the box. Centering pass, partially blocked. And Haddonfield able to send it out. Boy, it looks like right now, Kevin, Haddonfield just can't get out of their own zone.
No, and give credit to Haddon Township. A lot of times teams will peel back, but they're still putting pressure, but with the ability to spin back, and that just shows a lot of confidence in your defense.
Under 9 minutes to play in the first half, so now you talked about already moving up. They're going to do that much more moving up as Haddonfield as they trail at 2-0. Trying to get it to Green. Haddonfield able to bring it back to midfield. Not many runs recently. Here's a shot for one. With it here is Norton. Norton drops it back. Good pressure by Township, causing problems for Haddonfield. Sends it back down, headed back. Good turnaround kick. That's Chatton. Big effort there by Yowler. And Township wants a whistle, and I believe now they get it. Yes, they get the whistle. So free kick coming up Township. As we now go under 8 minutes to play in this game.
Well, you're seeing Haddon Township here with 7:51 remaining, and we had a stoppage. Out of the way, you see the Haddonfield defender coming off, and they're taking care of business. I believe somebody got a card right there. Ref's doing a good job taking control of this game from the beginning, letting them play when they need to play, but stepping in and making calls when they felt like they needed to make calls.
And it's almost expected with two teams like this, strong and physical. You're going to get stuff like that throughout this game. You just play through it. Waiting for Township to bring in the free kick as we're winding this one down here in the Varsity Sports Network. Teams get a chance to almost a breather. It's almost like a timeout here.
Yeah, and in a hard fought for game, that's exactly what this is, and you're welcome that if you've been out there a lot. There's a high walk on there to Strasser. He gets up and catches that.
Haddonfield has 7.5 minutes to get 2 goals to extend this game. Otherwise, Haddon Township is going to win this one. Deflected here. Job to head that back out. Trying to run with the far side, but running out of room. Haddonfield on the throw. You see the official clock on the scoreboard. We're within a second of that right now. Good head ball there. A chance to come up. Haddonfield just can't get that extra pass they need.
And even now, you know, Tab, right after the first half, they had some room in that area, just past midfield. But boy, Haddon Township is even tightening up around that area. They just get the ball, and there's a Haddon Township defender right on them.
Going to be a goal kick. So now we're under 6.5 minutes to play in this one.
It's just one of those games, you know, when you see them getting the free ball, sometimes it almost looks like there's more Haddon Township players out on the field.
Kick sent back down by Township. Going to get a throw in here for the Hawks of Township.
Taking their time. It's usually what you do when you have the lead. No sense of urgency. All within the rules.
Ify to throw in. And they're getting another chance to throw one in.
Take some more time off the clock. Get it over to Ify.
And you can substitute throughout the game, but if you now, the new rule, if you substitute under 5 minutes to go in the game and you're leading, they will stop the clock. So that's why that was a pretty good substitution there for Township. It's just outside the box, because if they sub any time after this 5-minute mark, they'll stop the clock. So this way you can get some fresh players on, just say you guys are finished in the last 6 minutes of the game.
And that's the other thing, you know, you get some different people in there. Depth is a big thing as you get, you know, a little bit late in the season, and especially when you get to the playoffs. Having depth, you know, can be a difference maker, especially when you get some of these overtime games where they go a little bit further.
Westmont Hardware has been owned and operated by 3 generations of the Getzinger family since 1932. We offer the convenience of being located in town right off Main Street with off-street parking and no hassles driving miles to a shopping center. Westmont Ace Hardware is known for the tools, hardware, and general merchandise it carries, but we are also best known for knowledgeable salespeople and personal service. If you can describe your hardware service, we can find the exact product to satisfy it. Westmont Ace Hardware, the place to go for all your hardware needs.
Providing full travel services since 1967, Atlantic Travel proudly recommends Norwegian Cruise Line to their clients. With worldwide sailings and year-round departures from New York City, you can experience global travel adventures or easy no-fly sailings right from our own area. Cruising is perfect for singles, couples, families, or entire groups. Atlantic Travel is here to provide the personal service, guidance, and assistance that no internet program can ever hope for. Call today, 856-858-5100.
Brewerstown Tavern is Camden County's favorite place for great drinks, great food, and a relaxed, comfortable atmosphere. Brewers, one of the oldest taverns in the tri-state area, has 22 beers on tap, several large HD TVs, a pool table, video games, and a wireless internet connection. Brewers offers a large sit-down bar to go along with a separate dining area, so whether you're coming in to watch the big game, play a game of pool, or just enjoy some time with good friends, we look forward to serving you at Brewerstown Tavern. Dan White Realty and Ralph's Pizza, located side by side for over 30 years. Ralph's Pizza is home of the award-winning garlic and tomato pie. Ralph's now has pasta with meatballs. It's delicious. Before or after the next game, call 856-547-0030 and order. Dan White Realty has been providing home buyers and sellers expertise and caring personalized service for over 40 years. Dan White Realty serves buyers, sellers, and renters not only in Camden County but also down the shore. Dan White Realty and Ralph's Pizza, two great businesses on Station Ave in Haddon Heights.
And today's game is being brought to you in part by Westmont Ace Hardware, longtime sponsors of ours here on the Varsity Sports Network.
Yeah, Bill Getzinger Sr. and Bill Getzinger Jr. Really do a great job serving the community. And the thing about when you go to Ace Hardware, you know, and that's where they have an advantage over the big box stores, is you get the expertise, you get people who really have a lot of knowledge and can put you right on track for whatever your home improvement need is, and really steer you in the right direction. So that's something they really pride themselves on and have had long-time customers. And they've been around for a long time. It's a family-owned business, and again, just like a lot of our businesses, really go a long way to treat the customers right.
We're nearing the 4-minute mark to play in this game. Haddon Township leading it 2-0 as both teams preparing for playoff activity, as the referee, I believe, will stop the clock there for that last substitution. Again, you're going to have Haddon Township competing in the Group 1 playoffs. Haddonfield will be competing in the Group 2 playoffs, and both teams with a shot to do some damage as they get into playoffs. They have a good players, good teams.
Yeah, Group 1, like I said, Haddon Township is seeded 2. Haddonfield, I'm not super sure of their seed, but they're definitely up there and definitely a force to be reckoned with. Of course, in Group 2, you've got Delran. They've been the roadblock for a lot of teams over the last few years. Delran, not only a Group 2 power, but a state power overall, one of the top teams in the state in any group.
Nearing 3 minutes to play in this one. It's almost do or die time for Haddonfield as they'll get the ball here.
Well, at this point, Tad, you're sending everybody out. You're not even really worried too much about D. And, you know, this is miracle territory when you think about, again, how tough goals are to come by in this game.
They'll stop the clock here again as substitution, and then the referee will put the ball back in play, and we'll start the clock again as here we go. Game clock now 3:07, so we're about a second off the actual game time. So do or die time right now for Haddonfield as the ball goes in front of their bench.
And Haddonfield, again, they've had some opportunities, but the bulk of the opportunities have been with Haddon Township. And, you know, you're just playing a really tough Haddon Township team. We talked about the defense and what they've been able to do back there, in addition to just having forwards that are aggressive and can make things happen. Just a real well-balanced team. And again, right now they're definitely playoff ready.
2.5 to go in this one. There's a chance for a run for Haddonfield. We'll see if they push some numbers up and take a shot at it. Defensively knocked down, going to be kicked out of bounds. When in doubt, you're going to see the defenders just kick it out. Throw in coming up now for Zapetti.
See right there, that's a good view of Haddon Township. Everybody marking up the forward of Haddonfield. You really have, I think, another thing, we talk about the size and the ability to play defense, but a lot of times it deals with really good communication on the back end. It has a lot to do with how well a team is. And again, you've got some older guys and younger guys, and that's where the older guys take over. And sometimes, like you always hear people say, they're almost like coaches on the field.
Big kick up by the goalie. This is almost like icing in hockey without the icing as he sends it all the way down. Good centering pass here. Give and go. Touch pass. Nice ball here. Just a little bit long for Green. It's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick.
Good job in Haddonfield, Haddon Township. Kind of playing a little bit of keep away right there. And of course, this just takes more time off the clock. And they're doing what they need to do right now to finish out this game. Big 2-0 win if ever the score holds up.
Now under 1 minute to go in this one. Township to throw in. They don't even have to take a shot. They don't want to. They'll just dump it into the corner. This will lead to a goal kick. So goal kick coming up for Haddonfield. So Township going to increase their record with the win in this one and get ready for the playoffs in Group 1. Haddonfield's going to drop a game and get ready for the playoffs in Group 2.
Yeah, just a real solid win against, like I said, a very good Haddonfield team. That's definitely going to be a force in Group 2, but this game was just Haddon Township's game. They did what they had to do to win it.
Final 10 seconds as we wander this one down, and thank you for being with us here on the Varsity Sports Network, as this will be punt into the atmosphere, and that is going to do it. Township's going to win it by a final score of 2-0 for Kevin Schulz. I'm Tad Kozineski. We'll talk to you next time right here on the Varsity Sports Network.
For the perfect combination of tradition and legacy, visit Del Bono's Bakery in Carmen's Deli. Come celebrate a neighborhood custom by selecting fresh, hot-baked rolls right out of the oven, delicious pies, homemade donuts, festive holiday cookie trays, and our legendary handmade pizzelles. Tempt your taste buds with Carmen's famous hoagies or 18-ounce cheesesteaks made with only the finest meats and cheeses. Catering trays are also available for any size party. Del Bono's Bakery and Carmen's Deli. Quality is how we roll.
If you want an auto body shop built on old-fashioned family service, honesty, courtesy, and quality to go along with the latest repair technology, then Elmer's Auto Body should be your first choice for a superior repair. With locations in West Collingswood Heights, Sewell, and Medford, Elmer Auto Body has been family-owned and operated since 1947. Elmer's trained personnel can assist you with all your insurance needs and has the ability to repair all makes and models with an attention to detail like no other shop in the area. So if you want to restore the original appearance of your vehicle, then call the certified professionals from Elmer's Auto Body at 856-456-7018.
We pride ourselves in the safe, clean, and ethical practices of tree removal and trimming. The services we offer are tree trimming and removal, large shrub trimming and removal, stump grinding, cabling of trees if necessary. We at Haddon Tree Company take pride in the work that we perform. Not only are we exceptional arborists, we will make your property look better when we leave than when we got there. Call for a free estimate. For more information, give us a call or visit us online at haddontreeco.com.
Hair Event, owned by Cindy G, is a full-service hair salon located in Haddonfield, providing one-of-a-kind salon services for men, women, and teens. Hair Event has a reputation for providing exceptional hair coloring services, including hair color corrections, dimensional hair coloring, foiling and balayage techniques, haircut design, and formal hair styling, all done in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere by a team of trained professionals committed to excellence. So if you're looking for the best full-service hair salon in the area, you've finally found it in Hair Event.
Independently owned and operated, Healy Funeral Homes now consists of 2 locations, one in Haddon Heights and another location in Cherry Hill that was established in 1970. Both locations are managed by Timothy Healy, the grandson of John C. Healy II. Tim, his father John A. Healy III, and his brother John C. Healy are all licensed practitioners working together at both locations. The Healy family are in their 4th generation of licensed funeral service, and they continue to offer the same compassionate, dignified care that has been their trademark for over 100 years.
The Magnolia Garden Village has been serving loyal customers for over 50 years. We offer the tools and expertise to help you enhance any gardening or landscaping project from start to finish. A wide variety of healthy, hardy plants, trees, and shrubs is available now in our nursery. In addition, we stock landscape materials such as mulch and soil, lawn and garden ornaments, pool and pond supplies, and more. We also have an assortment of seasonal and holiday decorative items. You can also find that perfect gift for that special person in our newly remodeled gift shop. So come to Magnolia Garden Village for all your lawn, gardening, landscape, and gift shop needs.
Howard R. Milstead has been a successful mechanical engineering business owner in suburban Philadelphia for over 60 years. Howard, a South Jersey resident, started writing 2 romantic novels, A Real Love Story and Eyes from Above, that became a passion that wouldn't go away, as his enduring love for his beloved wife, Claire. His love of his collies led him to pen the richly animated children's book, Just Another Collie. Howard's most recent novel, Double D's Exposed, is a murder mystery that takes Delilah and Dawn on a perilous journey. This book completes the circle of his life story.
Family owned and operated Red House Bagels with a location in the Pine Plaza and Audubon and also a new location in the Belmar Shopping Center on the Black Horse Pike is the area's premier bagel shop. A winner of Best of Philly, we make and bake our bagels fresh every day. Try one of our delicious bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches. We also offer a unique blend of cream cheese with different flavors. If you're having a meeting or event at the office, order one of our signature bagel trays. We also offer a lunch menu with cheesesteaks, wraps, homemade chicken, and tuna salads, and much more. So stop into Red House Bagels, the bagel shop with a love for bagels and a passion for service.
Stanton Insurance Group is a family-owned business serving the South Jersey area for over 50 years with personal service. They have a well-trained professional staff with a serious, conscientious attitude towards their clients. They are an independent insurance agency that will follow through to see that you get fair, prompt payment. The primary objectives of Stanton Insurance Group are to be honest and fair in all their dealings. So come to Stanton Insurance Group, the full-service agency that is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do.
The Tap Room on Crystal Lake Avenue in Haddonfield is the best place to have a good time with family and friends. Enjoy our delicious wings at half price on Sundays while watching all the games. The Tap Room, under new management, is showing their commitment to the community with their Dine and Donate program, where 15% of the sales go to your team or organization. So come on out to the Tap Room, where an honest good time is always on tap.
At Tire Corral, you'll find great service, great prices, and great tires.
We have all major tire brands discounted every day.
Installation included.
No hidden charges.
We provide full auto service, maintenance, and commercial tire service performed by highly experienced technicians. Since 1967, we're family-owned and operated with 3 generations on staff.
At Tire Corral,
Our family cares.
about your family.
Tire Corral, your neighborhood discount tire and auto service center with 5 convenient South Jersey locations to serve you.
No matter how old you are or how many times you do it, buying a car is one of the more exciting events in people's lives. At Warwick Auto Sales in Magnolia, owner Mike Shirachi and marketing director Manny Martinez hope to make purchasing a vehicle a very positive, easy experience. They conduct a thorough maintenance check that takes a few days before offering them for sale. So if new wheels are in your future, then take a ride to Magnolia and visit the lot at Warwick Auto Sales, where you'll get a quality car at an affordable price. Also, visit our car care center for all of your vehicle needs.